Hello there, YouTube. We are back with some more Matchplay commentary for y'all. We are bringing you some matches that were filmed over at Sully's Abode. I'm joined by the Brother Bear, the Highwayman himself, TJ.
Sorry, I'm really trying not to do a Wolverine meme right now. Ow! It's okay, I did it. Feels bad. I don't know if you've seen those memes of the Wolverines and Rivals, and it's like, and they play the Animals song. Where I was like, "I'm praying on you tonight." It's just Wolverine like ults and he goes, "Ah woo!"
No, I have not. I've been slacking on Rivals, but I'll catch up soon.
Yeah, I know you won't play with me anymore. He doesn't play with me. Yell at him. I need the comments below. Say, Ben, play video games with one of your best friends, TJ. He's lonely and bald without you, but more so. Thank you. I appreciate your contribution to getting Ben to play games with me.
Amen. Amen. But we've got some EX-08 content for y'all, so hopefully you guys are excited for it. We've got Deandre on the left playing Purple Hybrid, but we've got Mike on the right playing a deck that I'm actually super pumped to put together now, which is Deep Savers. I had the pleasure to commentate Eggman's event with Risu. Shout out to both of the GOATs of the community for letting me be there. And Deep Savers made a pretty deep run, no pun intended. And it was a really exciting sort of just like deck to watch, and hopefully we can bring some of that excitement to you guys and you guys enjoy the video. Before we hop into the round itself though, hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. We would greatly appreciate it. And check out our socials, which are linked down in the video description below. It'll include our Twitter, Instagram, Discord, all that good stuff. The Discord is the best place to find the deck list of our players. So if you are wondering what the ratios are looking like and whatnot, just hit us up there. We'll be sure to point you in the right direction. And also check out how to become a member. We're trying to push that more a little bit this year, and we've got instructions on how to become a member and a little description of what the perks are like down in the video description as well. We've been trying to put more effort into it, so be on the lookout for it. But enough yapping from me. Let's hop right into the round.
I'm gonna call Deep Savers Davers from now on.
I still call it Fish.
I'm calling it Davers. Just because, like Dave the Diver, you know that game?
Yeah.
Yeah, Davers. That's what I'm calling it now.
All right, so we got Mike going into a Crabmon, which has the generic blue inheritable now of jamming. And then on play, you can give, if it's played out via effect, you can give something blocker, I believe. And then we just go into Dolph, which I think is a sneaky... We haven't seen a one-cost Evo level 4 since I think like Stingmon back in the day.
It's nice to see them again.
Yeah.
It's nice to see them kind of making a comeback. But only the ones that were one cost, like I think even more recently than Stingmon, were the generic cards. Like the BT10 Golemon, for example. I only know about that one off the top of my head because of minerals. That's it. Deandre just trying to get some search going. Does get an Uko in the back. Is able to go ahead and get another BT7 Koichi on board. Does pitch a Rihi off of that after drawing a card. See, he has Rihi in hand as well. So he's sitting pretty good. Mike's gonna go ahead and start pushing some aggression though.
All right, Dolph does swing and hits a Uko, does have jamming as well. We go Mega Seedramon, which on Evo lets you unsuspend one of your Digimon, which is pretty darn good. And then when attacking, you can stun something essentially, but obviously there's nothing to stun.
Yeah.
We do another check with the jamming. We go Plesio. Yeah.
Guess, yep.
So Plesio effect, you can play out a level 4 lower DS and trait from your stack. And then since you played out something via effect, Bukamon gains you a memory. So that's sort of essentially the idea of the deck, right? Is to like climb up, keep spamming out your bodies. Buka makes your plays a little bit more memory efficient. Some players will also choose to run some DS or like aquatic type Digimon. I believe it's like the Shellmon, the Sangomon from the Liberator line. That like end of attack gains you a memory, so there's some memory efficiency there too. So it's an interesting concept. Yeah,
well, and it's pretty much doing what Fish was doing before, but I think albeit with just more powerful cards. It just has better support. Well, also, and there's just more like utility as well. Like there's a lot more to it. It has just better aggression. Yeah, just more powerful cards. I should just leave it at that.
Well, the Metal Seedramon Ace is also really good.
Oh yeah, having a dedicated Ace is really good. It's very good.
And Aegis as a top end is also really strong as well.
Yeah.
But speaking of really strong, we see the sort of goated purple hybrid combo of Koichi into a Duskmon. Go ahead and change the color of. It looks like the. What was the Dolph?
I think it's a Dolph. I think that's why he flipped it upside down.
Yeah.
Shows a different color. So we'll go ahead and swing here with Dusk.
But we don't have a Velger, so we have to use the effect to go into a Lowy here. Lowy, we'll go ahead and draw one, trash one.
Yep. Which is another Lowy. Check does hit a training, which isn't too big. And then this pass turn over, plus he'll unsuspend. Dolph is still different color.
So we see the Sangamon down there. It's not a DS in trait, but does have the Mollusk. It allows you to search your pieces. I think if Mike is running the Sango... It counts as
aquatic, I believe, doesn't it?
It does. It does. It counts as aquatic. I'm wondering if he's going to be running the Yao package now that we see the Sango. But we go ahead and swing with the Plesio, tucking the Dolph underneath, and then by using the Mega Seadra to unsuspend, swing with Plesio again. There is a Velger. Here be the Velger.
Yeah, so that's pretty good for Deandre. If
oh no, don't do him like this, Mike. No.
But I'm assuming it's not going to. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and Evo into the Aegistra.
So Aegis on Evo lets you return up to 14 play costs of your opponent's Digimon to the bottom of the deck. If you DNA Evo, whether it's via a like blue and like I think it's anyways, you get two level 6s.
Higher with
and level 5 or higher with Seadra, you can go ahead and play out 12 play costs worth of DS traits on your side of the board, which is very, very wild.
Or I think you can DNA with that, or you can DNA with Evos over there. My brain doesn't remember.
No, it's Evos for the 5, but you can DNA with like a purple, yellow, and a black, blue level 6, or a Plesio with a level 5 Seadra in name. Doesn't have to be a blue Seadra, just as long as it has Seadra in name.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, I haven't been excited for a deck since, God, I don't know how long.
What do you mean? you went through so many iterations of Mirage.
That's the thing, though. This is not Mirage, and I feel like Reborn.
Yeah, it is complete. I will say, it does put a level of joy in my heart to see you look at another deck and go, oh, shiny. Oh, yippee. It's just like, yes, something else. Let him play something else, finally. Less misery for me, more fun for him. God bless.
Oh, no. Okay, well, nothing to play out, but you have a scramble now.
Yeah. That's, if anything, that's a pretty good card to hit early on rather than later. Does hit a Dolph. We do lose the Uko off of that.
Psych Evos to Lowy for 3. We go ahead and draw one, pitch one.
You could run Aegistra's top end in Masty.
Yeah, you could.
Purple level 6 and yellow level 6. All right, sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. I apologize. Top end purple hybrid? No, okay. We're going to stop now. Go to Dolph. This is fine, bro. Oh, he lives! The powerful... I love that Gomamon art, by the way. He looks like such a little lover boy. It's so funny.
He got that Riz.
He is the Gomo Riz. All the flower petals around him with the winky face.
You know, I recently learned that Riz comes from charisma.
It actually doesn't.
Okay, now my life is just a lie.
I don't know who told you that. It actually doesn't. I found out where it came from, and I was like, that's stupid. It should come from charisma, because that's what I always assumed. I always assumed that Riz came from charisma, and it basically is that.
This is the millennial in me talking.
The origin of the word was some random meme thing, if I remember. I don't remember the exact thing, but it didn't actually come from charisma. Unless it did, and they just never said it, and they were just like, no, bro, I came up with that on my own. But anyways, I digress.
Uko also big guy living and hits a boost. And we see the Lowy go ahead and swing, going into a Rihi.
Yeah.
From trash for a cost of 3.
Yeah, you're able for the full cost.
Yeah, and then you can go ahead and play out a Tamer from trash, which I don't believe there's a Tamer right now, which is a little rough. And we pass over. Now we do have to be careful with an ace threat here, so you do have to play around that.
But I think there's
ways.
like Metal Seedra de-digivolves on Evo, right? Plesio, how does Plesio's bottom decking work?
Plesio doesn't bottom deck. It's the Aegis.
Oh, he doesn't. Sorry.
Yeah. Plesio just lets you play out.
Yeah, play out a 4.
So we do see the Plesio play come out here. Go ahead and play out a 4 or lower. We'll choose to play out the Dolph, gain a memory off of the Buka, which is really good. And if you've got a Seedra, whether it's a... He's going to do it. Do we have the ace is the question. Looks like we don't. Because we drew one, pitched out a Koichi. Gain a memory off of the Sangomon effect. End of attack, gain a memory. And then we go into the Mega Seedramon, which will now allow Mike to, in theory, DNA if he has the right pieces.
I think you probably... I guess you don't have jamming anymore.
You don't have jamming right here, yeah.
You could swing over the
Uko.
Well, not anymore now. Now we're at 0. So we wouldn't want to risk it now. Because then we wouldn't be able to do our thing. Oh, no, we're going to do it.
I think you're okay with that, though.
We don't gain the memory, I guess. We're choosing not to use QPs.
Huh. Okay.
We did play a boost. I think we grabbed an Aegis draw for that.
Yeah.
Looks like maybe we were just missing the Aegis. Because I imagine we probably would have done more if we had it already.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Because Plesio also, it has that pseudo, like, end of turn DNA effect built into its sort of, like, block of text
or
there.
Digivolved.
Yeah. And then you can go ahead and swing with Aegis that turn as well, which is really nice.
Right, because your DNA. Swing with the Uko. Do get a little chip in. Does hit a Seedramon, so nothing usual. Speaking of, like, level 4s from this new set, by the way, that... I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it later. Sorry, this is not that video for it.
Okay.
I'm just getting excited about Tyranno stuff. I love EX-08. I love EX-08 Tyranno.
I think this is one of the struggles with Purple Hybrid is that if you're struggling to get an established set of tamers or you're just not seeing that Dusk Velgar combo, you do lose a lot of tempo. But that being said, I mean, I do think we're seeing a lot of resurgence of Purple. No, I wouldn't say resurgence because it topped, but like,
go anywhere, yeah.
I would say it's definitely a good meta call against Gallant right now because of just how fast it can go and just kind of beat down Gallant before it sees its line. And speaking of going up the line here, we see a Venus, which is pretty good.
It does work. Yeah, the and we'll say we're talking about it losing tempo, but I mean, Deandre does have kind of like the boards, like he has the game kind of in his favor right now. He's got Mike down to 1 security. Now Mike does have a lot of explosive power right now, but the sec -1 definitely does do kind of a bit of a kerfuffle.
Yes.
The sec -1, and then also obviously can't activate one Digivolve or one attacking effects. That is pretty tough.
Yeah, I mean, I think the play here would be to just like sit on level 5s as best you can. Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna choose the DNA here,
but you can't proc.
Oh,
you have immune because you've got Aegis now. So Aegis says bye-bye Venus.
Yep. So we don't care about the Venus effect. So we are able to go ahead and bottom deck the Venus. And then because we DNA'd, we should be able to play things out.
Correct. Up to 12 cost worth of your own DS cards, I believe, within your stack.
So Dolph and
a Mega Seedramon.
Yeah. Gain some memory off Buka.
And you just go ahead swing here with jamming. You've got waste. Okay. You can go ahead and...
Well, the... Oh, I guess all of you... Does all of your DS trait Digimon have immunity?
All of them, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So you don't care about the sec -1 doesn't matter.
So we see the field spell of Deep Savers come out. It's a 2-cost drop. You basically... you grab the top card of security and slip that card as the bottom, and then it reads essentially when this is face up in security, none of your DS trait Digimon can die in battle during your turn.
Yeah. Well, you have 1 or more memory.
When you have 1 or more memory, yep. So we swing, gain a memory.
Rush Gallant.
Which is a fair call, yeah.
Yeah, you do a lot of milling. You get a pretty big trash setup.
See,
I think at this point we're probably just setting up, just getting our board pretty set up because we don't want to go too hard into security. I think this turn because we do run the risk of potentially just knocking a tamer out and giving Deandre the gas that he needs.
Well, we do go for it.
Oh, we are going for it. Never mind. We don't care. We're just keep on swinging and spending. So is it? What's the effect that's letting him keep tucking stuff?
The level 5, and he has got 2 level 5s in there, I believe. Because he went ahead and tucked the Mega Seedramon that was played out back underneath, so he can tuck it in. Right. So it didn't fizzle off of that first unsuspend.
Yeah.
Which is why some people will run the Yao as that effect, so that you can keep like slurping him in there. Yeah.
We do see Koichi at the board, but if we are able to choke to 1 here, I think it does just tell Deandre that he's kind of out of the game.
Yeah.
So I don't think he can do anything with just the Gazi. Unless he has a Jack Raid in hand.
I would feel better about going into, a level 5 here just to threaten that ace play. Yeah.
Sure.
Because that ace would essentially just end Deandre's turn.
Yeah. We will swing Gazi in.
If we have it, this is where you go for, and you just bottom deck the Gazi. Or Digivolve it, and then it just goes away.
Right. Well, it can't even Digivolve because it's level 3, but...
Yeah. I'm just scarred from getting like my Mirage stack Digivolved into an egg because I like yeeted something out from Wonkun
randomly. Yeah, so it goes 4 to an egg and then it's gone. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Mike now has put Deandre in a pretty tough spot.
Yeah, even with Jack, right? It's not enough to get through. So he needs at least 2 swings here. He doesn't have it, and there's no way to get it. I don't think. Not with if the Rush Gallant wasn't in trash, maybe. But I don't believe there's a way for him to get it back. I don't even know if there's necessarily enough cards in trash to play it.
I mean, there's a decent amount of cards in trash. I mean, if you're running the Merva pack, okay. So we go Dusk for 2.
Deandre's trying to figure things out. We'll go ahead and change the color Goma. Now, Aegistra has 3 colors. So Velgar does do some crazy things right now.
Mm-hmm.
We will swing Evo into the Velgar. Draw. We will be able to mill. Should be top 4 cards.
4, yeah.
Yeah.
We mill the 4. We go ahead and swing in at a 15k guy. We know what's in there. It's a Deep Savers, which will allow Mike to play out a level 5, which will restand the Aegis off of the Mega Seedramon. Yeah. So end of attack. I would assume Deandre would have made one of the Gomas purple. Yep, which he did, which will allow him to pop the other Goma.
We have a way of clearing.
Jack Raid, go up to 2. If you have a way to like pop the Mega Metal Seedramon with like a Rivals or like a Deathslinger even.
If we had well, even better if we had let's see, we might be 1 memory short. Yeah, I was gonna say if he had, because we saw the Central go to trash, so if he had another Central in hand and he had a Jet Selfie.
Yeah.
But I think he lost a Jet Selfie earlier, unless that was last game. I can't remember. Yeah. But if he had the Jet Selfie, he could have Jet Selfied, kept turn, and then gone Central overclocked for game.
Right. Or even having like a Kaiser, or not. Yeah, I think Kaiser underneath that gives your stack retail too. Could also have been a little helpful as well, but you needed that extra memory.
Yeah. Well, he needed that stack to be able to be what was going to end the game for him, which is just, it's hard when that's all that's left. So, but yeah, I mean, good play by Mike. Mike played it really well. It was really cool to see Deep Savers.
Yes, sir. So let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. We've got a pretty good spread of like EX-08 stuff this week for you guys, so hopefully you guys enjoy it, and we'll definitely be on the lookout to getting more decks out there so that you can kind of see what the variety's like. So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate all the support, and we'll catch ya on that flippy flip. Bye.